G'day, Tonia Reeves, Australia's Psychic Cowgirl, coming at you from Sunday Creek here in Australia today. It's a bit of a scorcher for us here today, so it's quite warm, so we're all sweating, sort of like a bit too early to put aircon on, but yeah, it's pretty warm at the moment. So yeah, we're getting into the summer. Snakes are around for us, so we've had a few neighbours come across them, and yeah, it's that time of year, so you just be aware. So it's kind of like put your boots on outside no matter what the temperature, and just be aware where you're putting your feet down. So yeah, interesting, bit of fun. So I hope everyone's week has been okay. We're still sort of going through that bit of a crazy energy around at the moment. I've found a little bit, for me, was feeling held back a little bit, or knowing that I had things to do and just not feeling motivated to do them. So I thought I'd just have a quick chat about that, because I thought if it's something I'm feeling, probably a lot of you are as well. So it's a little bit like, you know, you've got jobs that need doing, or things that you've got been sitting there that you need to address, that you just kind of look at and go, I'll get to it tomorrow. And before you know it, it's like 2 weeks have gone by and it's still sitting there. So yeah, I thought I'd share that, because that's been me, you know. And I was having a conversation with a lovely friend earlier, and she was like, you know, um, have you thought about getting your gift vouchers ready for Christmas? And I went, oh God, it's that time of year, you know, and it's like it's crept up so fast, and we're into November tomorrow, and I'm like, no. So, you know, I've had it there to do. And again, it's been, yeah, I'll get around to it and I'll get around to it. And now we're into November tomorrow. So I need to be on to, you know, getting my vouchers sorted. So it's just things like that, something that I know I've needed to do and haven't done it. What else have I put on my to-do list? Writing. I haven't been writing or reading. I bought my last 2 books and went, you know what? You've already got 2 books that you didn't read from the last time. And I really wanted to commit time to reading, and I haven't done that yet either. So today I thought I'll remind me, and while I'm reminding me, I'll remind you that sometimes we need to be accountable, and, you know, to get through things and get them done. And especially leading up to Christmas can be a frantic time where it's very easy to put things at the back of the list and not get them done. So for me, that is about, from tomorrow, prioritizing and writing things down. So I find if I have a list, I never get too caught up in completing everything in my list. So I'll kind of list a few extra things, and I break this up into a daily list of things I'd like to achieve for the day. So, you know, if I'm writing, I'll just set myself a goal of 2,000 words or 1,000 words. And then, you know, for things like my vouchers, to spend 15 to 20 minutes to maybe half an hour a day on getting it set up and getting it ready to go, and getting it, you know, getting them printed off and that kind of thing. So breaking things down, making lists, you know, I think most of us can manage that, or, you know, we'll find that will help if you're feeling a bit unmotivated. Another one is to get an accountability partner, so somebody that's close to you that can give you that little bit of a nudge to say, have you done X, you know. And you can do it for each other. You've got a friend that is feeling a bit the same, and you want to get things done and be held accountable, make that your accountability partner. And then, you know, you can inspire each other and motivate each other to say, have you done this yet? Because we all need that. And, you know, especially like I work pretty much, besides working with clients, I'm on my own. I'm home based a lot of the cases, besides when I travel. So I don't have necessarily somebody with me all the time to go, have you done that, or have you done this? You know, if you're in a workplace environment, you are held more to, you know, being accountable. So there are times and phases where you do get a little bit unproductive. So for me, it's been a little bit scattered energies, feeling a bit unproductive, still allowing myself to have downtime, but feeling like that sometimes I'm not utilizing my my downtime in a way that's as productive as I would like. So yeah, so I thought I'd share that to say, if you're feeling the same, give those a try, because it has been a fair bit of a struggle this second half of the year, and I've spoken to many lately about it, and we're feeling a little bit out of kilter, off guard, and a little bit out of sorts. So get focused on what you need to do, and then you will also find then that'll bring in what is meant to be for you. So, we show up, be counted, get things done, and that will then help get through this this crazy time of year coming up ready for Christmas. So, it's a hard time for a lot of us, especially those that have lost loved ones and feeling a bit lost around this time of year. So, again, be mindful of yourself if that's you, and allow yourself to have some downtime and fill up your cup. So it might be to go and get a massage. It might be to have a weekend away. Whatever it is, just honour that, and honour that intuition you have to give yourself a gift of something you'd enjoy. It might be just sitting down to read a book, going for a walk, just do what fills you up, so that then you can be the best version of you, because we all have our ups and downs. It's one guarantee in life, and sometimes it's just taking it day by day and one step at a time, and if that's all you need to do, then do it. So I'm here to encourage you and say just even one step a day, that's enough. Okay, and be kind to yourself. All right, I'm going to go on to my first caller. I've got Angela in West Helena. Dave writes these so I can pronounce them. Arkansas, I think.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, you're right.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
Dave's the best.
Hi.
If it wasn't for him, I'd be calling these states something really crazy over there, I'm sure.
That's okay. It's okay. Understandable.
So how are you, Angela? Good?
I'm doing fine. Yeah, doing good.
Yeah, cool. Do you work in a spiritual field, or I get like quite a spiritual vibe from you?
No, actually, I don't.
Okay, because there's a lot of psychic stuff around you. So if you're not in the spiritual field, there's a lot of, you have a lot of gifts to be able to tune in and pick up things around people, which often can lead to things like healing or being of service to others. But you definitely have a gift of being able to connect to people and pick up on things that are going on around you.
That kind of makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, so take note of that, because that's a pretty cool gift to have. If you just be aware of it, if you're not fully aware of it, you'll find that will hold you in good stead to make some good decisions.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey,
There's
Daddy.
something around. There's something around
Daddy.
you. Hey, Dad.
Yes, Daddy.
I love it. I used to have to do that to my dog. It's like,
I know,
I'm
right?
over here. It's always when you're on the phone, they like go, they're gonna do something random. It'll be when you're on the phone.
Yeah.
With you, Angela, initially, with connecting with you, I feel like I'm ready to go. So there's something that you're ready to step into, and I want to tell you that you are ready for this. So are you changing around what you're doing?
Kind of. I don't know what it is, though, really. I'm just trying to still find it.
Yep.
I haven't figured out what it is yet.
Yeah. So have you had a break at the moment, or you were doing something for a while and now you've had a break, and you're kind of, because I feel like I've let go of what I used to do and doesn't fit you anymore. So you're going to be stepping into something different to what you've done before.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I did have a break, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do now. I kind of know, but I'm not sure. I'm on the phone right now, Dad.
It's cute. All right. There's something around having a new idea. So it's like I feel like with what you're going to be stepping into, you have a wonderful new idea that maybe you've been thinking, I can't really do that because of X, Y, and Z. But it's like, there's a lady in spirit coming through for you, and it's like she's like, come on, she's got to do that. So it's like the thing that you might be hesitating with or thinking that feels like it's nearly impossible to do is really the direction that I see you heading into.
Okay. I probably know who that is. That's probably my mom or my grandmother.
Yeah. I'm laughing because that would, of course, your mum would be stepping in while you're yelling at your dad to tell him that you're on the phone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So.
There's something around. All right. Okay. She's giving me clues here. There's something around with what you're stepping into. There's a connection to her, and it's like she wants to follow you with doing this. So I don't know whether one of the things you're considering either she wanted to do or she had a hand in doing, but there's some connection to her with guiding you on this next part of your journey. And I want to say it's different. So I'm having more freedom. It's like she's showing me that the aspects of what you're stepping into will free you up. So I'm not tied into starting at one time and finishing at the other. My time is allowed to be flexible. And there's definitely a spiritual component. And that's why I picked that up with you first up on the phone is you're very empathetic, you're patient, you're loving and kind. And there's an aspect of you being of service and bringing that to the table. And I feel like, I can see you working with others in that capacity.
Yeah, well, that's actually kind of what it is. It's actually helping others. It's actually training blind people.
Yep. So it's like she wants you to do this, and it's like you've cleared away all that no longer serves you. There's an aspect she's saying go on the holiday. So there's something around you're weighing up something around travel or holiday, or like I feel like I'm weighing up will I or won't I, and she's like going yes. Because remembering that mum's around you, so she experiences things with you. She also wants to say that your mum, she's got a bit of a sense of humour there. It's like your dad lays things on. So she's saying, don't forget, he'll it's like to get attention, he'll do things and you'll think, oh, I've got to go and give dad attention. And she's there reminding you that don't forget he can be like that. Yeah, and it's like, she's like, don't get pulled into that.
That's her. That's her.
Yeah. So she's like, let him go. He'll be right. Don't let him hold you back, because I feel like there were aspects where she was held back with him.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you're right. Yes.
And it's in a loving way, she's laughing, going, tell her not to fall down the same trap. She's got to say no to him. And there's something about him sneaking food or eating what he shouldn't be eating. She's telling me. Was there something that he's...
Diabetes. Yes, that's what it is. So, yes. Yeah, I find that hilarious. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's so cool. And it's like, I love it when they do that. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I love it when they come through like that, because it's like showing you that they are still around. And it's like she's very much the connection that you guys had, when she was here is still there, even though she's passed and she's in that realm. And she also wants to reference someone else that's not really well at the moment. And she's just, it's almost like she's just saying to me to let you know she's got keeping an eye on them, I want to say. So I don't know whether this is someone related to her, whether she's still got a sister that's around, or I feel like it's a lady that she's referring to who either hasn't been well or has had some health issues.
Her sister that took care of her, but she recently passed away.
Okay, now this is somebody that's like she's referring to somebody that's still here. So, but it's just like she's putting a hand up to say, oh, I've got them covered, don't worry about it. So I don't know, it might not be anything major as in the health, but it is okay.
I haven't found out about it yet. Maybe somebody I haven't figured it out. I've been so busy doing my thing that I haven't figured it out yet, or maybe I forgot.
Because it's like she's
keeps me pretty busy.
Yeah, so absolutely. But it's like
I think of it after I get off the phone. I'll go, oh, that's what she's talking about.
And but it's very much that you get a balance with your dad. So you've got to still have a break. And that's where she's pushing me to say, come on the holiday. So there's definite reference to you having a holiday.
Okay.
So she wants to.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense, because I was thinking about the holiday. I thought about that. That's really,
Yeah.
I know, that's so weird, you know. Because
Yeah.
I was sitting there thinking, do I really do it on a holiday? Because the holiday's so close, you know. Yeah,
Well,
no.
I'll tell you, you're going on a holiday.
Yeah, yeah, I will. So you can tell she
Or a
was right.
vacation. Yeah, a
Yeah.
vacation,
And
I
they
should
can tell us,
say.
what's that?
We
What's
call it
that?
holiday.
What's
Yeah, you're
that?
going.
Right?
So you better get
Okay.
organised, girl, because Mum's going on it with you. So she's telling me to let you
Oh,
know. It's like, you know,
finally. Finally, we'll get to go on one together.
yeah, exactly. So she's up
Good.
there helping you. So
And
just set that intention, even if you're thinking, how can I get away with Dad? Something's going to come up and allow you to have that break and go and have your vacation, I should say.
okay.
So
Okay.
get
Well,
ready.
good. That takes a lot off my mind. Good. Okay. Well,
No,
great.
you'll be
Do you
right.
have
So
any inkling about like relationship or anything?
so So I want to go to, so you're in a relationship at the moment, but it's like I'm in a relationship, but it's not fully set in stone. Is that right? So we're kind of there, but there's
Yeah.
that little bit of a non-committal aspect to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I want to go to the fact that you're quite in tune. It's like Mum's showing me, she's actually shaking her head a bit. So there's something that you're not addressing that needs to be addressed. And as soon as that's addressed, all will be revealed. So it's a little bit like, I don't know if you've been in the relationship, I feel like she's showing me there's been a lot of being one-sided, or like you're putting in 100% and you're only getting 50%, and it's time to sort of step up and go,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know, yeah, yeah,
Good.
because it's like she's showing me that. It's like time to step up. If I don't give you 100%, I want to say next.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes, yeah.
okay, because
Damn, she's good.
yeah, yeah, she is,
Yeah.
and believe you me, because you're so connected and in tune, you'll be able to connect in with her easily, and make sure you do. So say, okay, Mum, I want the next one to come along. Thanks. If it, this one's I'm getting 50%, I deserve 100, so I'm going to now allow that one to move on and bring in somebody else. Thanks, Mum, and I want somebody really cool, because I feel like she will actually have a great hand in this, bringing you somebody, because I see there will be somebody long term that will be a lot more solid, but I don't feel it's where you are right now.
Okay. I felt that
So
too, and
it's like,
I'm just trying to, being a kind person, I am.
yeah, you are. And you're
So,
always thinking about everybody else, and that's your nature. But it's time now to think about you, because there's some really cool stuff coming up, and you're going to change what you're doing. It's going to bring in some more money. You're going to get some relief with helping with Dad. There's going to be help stepping in. So I feel like even there's somebody that was like, as in a how can I put it? Like over here, you can get respite care. I feel like there's something like that's going to be offered to you, and Dad will be happy to do it because he's going to meet some fun people. So don't feel like, oh, I can't do that to Dad. It's like your mum's showing me notes. He can do that. He'll be fine. You need to do for you.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
cool.
do.
So you're on the right track. Get rid of what no longer
Okay.
serves you, and I feel like that's going to be this year. Getting ready for a really cool 2020 for you. So don't look back.
Well, thank you. Thank you so
My
much.
pleasure. My pleasure. You've
So,
got
well,
great
I
things coming,
greatly
Yvonne.
appreciate your time.
My pleasure. And don't forget to connect in with Mum, because she loves hanging out with you.
I definitely will.
Okay, I better go on to my next caller.
So,
Thank you so much, Angela,
okay.
I should say.
Thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Bye bye.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, Yvonne, I was jumping the gun there. Yvonne in Inglewood, California. Yvonne, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
That's good. Really good. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. Just checking I've still got you there.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like with connecting with you, I'm getting emotion. Have we had somebody that's passed, or over the past 12 months, somebody that's passed away, can I ask?
No, I just received a call from my mom talking about my sister that she almost did pass today, but she's doing okay
Oh,
right now.
okay. All right. Because I felt like I'm quite emotional. Right. So she had a bit of a brush with passing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me have that's okay. There's something around healing for her. So I feel like the worst has transpired, and there's something through her coming through this. And there's also a process, or I want to say that she will look back at this. It's a big turnaround for her. Things are going to change, and for the better.
Oh,
It's like I feel like her whole perspective is going to be shifted from this.
okay. Okay.
So it's like I feel like I want to give you that bit of reassurance that it's as hard as that is with her not being well, there's something that's going to come out of this that will. It's almost like I feel like for your sister there's a renewed hope through all of this for her.
Okay.
Okay. Now for
Okay.
you, things are looking good. There's something around a long-term plan, and you having to have had patience. And I feel like there's abundance coming, or there's something around you've had to sit back and wait for the timing, but it's like they're showing me that this is coming up now. So it's like you're reaping the rewards of having to sit back and wait for something to transpire.
Okay.
All right, there's money coming to you.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Does that make sense? It's something you've been waiting for. It's like something's happening in your favor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, the thing is that we got into a car accident not too long, and I've been going to therapy, so it's probably that's money coming from my way from that.
Yeah. So it's like it's almost like I want to say that to you, to say it's okay. There's a gentleman in spirit coming through, and it's like he wants you to be reassured that you will be taken care of. So along with the healing, of course, when something like that happens, which would be terrible, it's almost like he wants to reassure you that there is light, and it's like, and I don't feel it's far away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so I feel like there might be an aspect of that. And there's also something around. He's showing me. Has there been a conflict with somebody around you over the last few months, or like stretching back to this year?
Can you repeat that? Can you tell me? Can you repeat it again? I couldn't hear you a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. Has there been a conflict around, or there's been? I feel like there's been a conflict around you with somebody else, like going back to sort of the last few months to this year.
Yes, my husband. We've been having some rough patches through time, and he just likes going to the past and the past, and I'm just trying to move forward. And yeah, he gets into little arguments with me, but I try to ignore him. But yeah, there is some things between me and him that he needs to figure out how to overpass that. I can't, like I told him, I can't help you in that department. He needs to do it himself.
Absolutely. He could do with having someone to talk to. So I feel like, like a counselor or somebody that it's like he needs to get it off his chest, and it's like it's not helping it's almost like for you, it's taking you back there, and you don't need that. But it's like he needs somebody else that he can debrief to, and it's almost like I feel like what they're showing me with him is he hasn't fully processed it in his head, so he keeps talking about it. And he needs somebody to be able to say, right, this is what we need to do from here.
Okay. All right.
All right. Yeah. So highly recommend somebody he needs to talk to. As far as your healing goes, be how can you put it? Be kind to yourself with that, because I feel like you're getting there. Like you're taking 10 steps forward, and then there might be a couple of steps back. Don't be hard on yourself when you're stepping back a little bit, because the big picture is good. So it's like allow yourself, and it's important, as you have done, honouring that healing process, because I do see you, I feel like it's going to come together quicker now. There's something around the change in the last 4 weeks where I'm actually really booming along and doing better than expected.
Yeah.
So know you're on the right track and you're doing the right thing.
Okay. All right.
All
That's
right?
good to hear. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't keep the faith. It's like almost like I want to say to you, visualize how you're going to be, and that is, you know, in your mind's eye, this is how great things are going to be for me and what I'm going to be doing, and you'll then be able to create that to come to you a bit quicker. It's like I'm feeling a bit impatient. This has dragged on a lot, but in saying that, I feel like you've gone ahead leaps and bounds more than was expected, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yes. It does make sense.
Yeah, so you're pretty much a bit of a miracle. So it's almost like I want to say to you, don't forget that. You're here for a reason and you've got stuff to do. So don't second guess your recovery, because you're going on to do some pretty profound things after this.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right? No, my pleasure. And keep the faith, and keep, like, I feel like there's supportive people around you, so keep connected to them. It's really important that you are on the same vibration as those around you. You know, we want empowering people that are helpful and build you up, especially at this time. So stick
Most
with them,
definitely.
you know.
Okay.
All right. So, and I will say, in hindsight, with things that have happened to you, there is a gift in amongst this that you will be then sharing with others. So, you know, quite often things happen to us that really knock us down and you know, very, very hard. But for you, you're going to make this count. So please remember that.
Okay. Will do. Most definitely.
All right.
Okay.
I have to run now. I am out of time. Thank you so much for calling in, Yvonne, and keep the faith. You've got this.
Okay. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
My pleasure. Take care. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Tonia Reeves, Australia Psychic Cowgirl. I will be here same time, same place next week. Thank you for listening. Bye. Woohoo!